Hello my friends and welcome back to another video. We are starting off the loot series with a scav video on how to best utilize your scav, make the most money, and all that stuff. So let's talk about it. What's up everybody, welcome back to the X-Fill and Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm very excited that you guys are here. This is a series that we're going to be dedicating to how to make more money in Tarkov, where you should be going, how to use your scav, how to use your PMC. This video is going to be solely based on scavs. We're going to be covering every single map. This one we're going to be covering interchange. Before we get into the raids and talk about what's going to happen, I stream every single day on Twitch. I would love to have you guys by the stream. We start very early, so grab caffeine and come hang out. All the links you guys need will be down below. And then also, if you guys like the content, make sure you guys subscribe to the content. If you guys want to see more Tarkov content, like the content because it goes a long way for the channel. It helps me out and helps the channel out. And you can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on a scav. I'm thinking 3 will be good because we can get enough like different spawns. If you guys want, there's going to be timestamps on all my videos. There's timestamps down below. So if you want to skip to like one raid to the next raid, we're going to be going over the loot at the end of every raid. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I think it's going to bring you guys a lot of value, especially those of you who want to learn how to make money and use your scav to make money, because scavving is one of the best ways to make money. So let's get into the video. We're going to go for 3 raids and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk and then all that stuff. So I'll see you in there. All right. So this is raid number 1. We're going to be doing this episode on interchange. Now, a couple things about interchange that are dope is 1, most of the time you start in the raid 15 minutes or less, which means you can make quick money. You just grab everything and make it out alive. And you can find some crazy stuff. Also about interchange, Killa kills a lot of players, which means interchange is one of those maps where you literally just walk around finding fully geared PMCs that died to Killa. Another dope thing. Before we get into the raid, I want you guys to know that you need to clear out your stash. For those that don't scav run that often, make sure that you clear this whole bad boy out before we go in, okay? All right. Let's get into this raid. I choose interchange nighttime. You guys can do whatever you want to do. It's pretty much the same. You don't need night vision because it's lit up inside the mall. Outside is dark, but inside it's lit. So I prefer nighttime. But like I said, choose whatever one you want. We're going to be going 2100. Okay, we have 13 minutes. So first things first, we're going to check out what we actually have. We have sugar already. Smoke nade, I don't know if we'll use that. And we have a single bandage. Unfortunately, we don't have heavy bleed. That can really come in handy to save our life. And looks like we are already at one of the best spots to loot, which is Ollie. Okay. We'll check on the shelves real quick. Looks like we got some tape right here. We're probably going to come back out this way, so it doesn't really matter too much about checking everything. But we're going to check. So the way that Ollie works is this whole entire area has a ton of loot on the shelves and everything. But what you want to do is you want to check the entire area, because a lot of people just loot this back area and they don't loot. Let me get that helix, please. Sometimes you can't reach things. It's kind of sucky. We're not gonna be able to get that. We got fuel. Very good. You can get back here like this and sometimes grab stuff. See, like that. If you need to, but there is things that are bugged on the higher shelves that you literally just cannot grab. Water filter, guys, we are gonna milk this, but go to the front. Okay, make sure you check the entire area. A lot of people leave the front unlooted. Propane gauges, we're looking for hoses, we're looking for tubes. We are tube enjoyers. Hose, and you're just gonna check all the shelves. Okay, Keck tape, let's go. Very good. Just do quick browse. More Keck tape. Is my brightness not high enough? Let me change it real quick for you guys. Post effects, let's go to like, I don't know, 52. That sounds good. Is that a little better? That's a little better, right? Cape, we got propane. We're filling up on the big stuff. Propane's good, even though it's big. Some of the 2x2s aren't worth, but we'll see as we go. Right now, we're just picking up everything. So the thing you want to do as a scav is you want to grab everything and you want to min-max, kind of as a PMC too. You want to min-max after, because it's better to have slots that are cheap than slots that are empty. Okay, so don't just leave stuff because it's cheap. Just grab it. And we're just gonna slowly work our way through the entire Ollie. So what we could do, if Ollie seems to be empty, is we can go to the back offices, back that way, and we can hit some computers, or we can push into the tech areas and start grabbing some of the high value stuff, depending. But, I mean, depending on what we get right here, we might not even need to. We're just taking everything. Fuse. Thank you. Hit this bag. Already doing good. Plexiglass. Very good. Check up there. Nothing. So the thing about when you encounter another player scav, I know that one of the big concerns is like people will just kill me. I die all the time. If you encounter another player scav, just move away from them. Do not linger and loot around another player scav. Even if they seem friendly, that's up to you if you want to try to like wiggle your way into like getting some items from them. I don't do that, and I have a really good survivability on my scav. The reason why I don't do that is because player scavs are unpredictable. Sometimes you have really nice ones, and sometimes you have really horrid ones that will kill you as soon as you start to loot something. And it's really frustrating when you get really good loot, especially in a place like Interchange or Reserve, and they kill you and take your loot because they can care less about scav karma. So when I see other player scavs, I just start looting in a different area. Like right now, if I were to see someone over here, I would move towards the middle, or I would move around, because I don't want to be caught looting while they are around me. Trust, it gets your survivability way up. Do you guys see what kind of loot I'm getting right now? I need you guys to understand what kind of loot is in here. We can't even fit this motor. Let's put this here. Smoke grenade we don't need. Move this. I just heard somebody. We're getting crazy loot right now, and we're pretty much full. Look at how fast. There's an air filter right here. It's not really that good, actually, for what it is. So now we're going to start min-maxing a bit. Actually, we don't have to. We can grab another air filter. Okay. It's been 3 minutes in raid. 3 minutes. We're already full. We're full with a pilgrim of good loot. We actually have some pretty good stuff. We can min-max this tape, and the fleece, and even the toolkit. So we'll keep looking a little bit. We have a little bit of wiggle room right here. But for the most part, we're sitting pretty. Just checking everything. Yep. That's gonna be better than that. Not even gonna check that other computer because I kind of want to see what else is on the shelves. Also, use your scav voice whenever you encounter somebody, just so they know, like, one, I see you, I hear you, I'm paying attention to you. But the other one is like, it's kind of like a friendly thing. Like, if somebody's not voice calming to you, most of the time it's because they have ill will towards you. So, also, Pilgrim is good for a lot of loot, but it also puts a target on your back. I forgot to tell you guys that. When you have a Pilgrim, you have to be extra cautious because people want your Pilgrim for loot. So they will be very quick to kill. So like in this situation, I don't usually push tech stores if I'm full and I need money, because what's the key, right? If you guys watched the first video of the loot series, what is the key to making money? Surviving. Who's this? Is that a mannequin? Surviving. So if I know that a Pilgrim puts a target on my back, the last thing I want to do, so let's go back and hit this computer real quick, see if we can min-max a part. Oh, see what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, no way. No way, we're fat with loot. No. No. He's gonna kill us. That was a fail. That was a fail, and it was sad, but it happens. And players suck, dude. Players suck. We were so fat, dude. We had so much good loot. All right, let's go again. All right, we're in another one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am still salty about that last one. Okay, now we're in the back of Goshen. What do we want to do? I kind of want to push into the mall if I'm going to be back here. There's not a ton of loot here. Ooh, we got a labs card. That's already a big plus. We have very small space. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for a scav, or we're going to look for... Don't kill us. AI. We're going to look for a scav, or we're going to look for PMC bodies. That way we can get a bigger bag, or a bigger rig. We have 14 minutes. Plenty of time. But we don't want to kill a scav. We don't want to lose rep or anything like that. So we're gonna make our way into the mall and look around for PMC bodies. That's not good.
Вот тут друган мой бывал, точно.
That guy looks like, can't tell if that's a PMC or not. Will he kill this scav? Nothing really on him. That might be a player. We're gonna actually just avoid him because he is alive and well. If it is a scav, they were aiming at us and crouched, which it didn't look very friendly at all. So we're gonna do what we did in the other video. We're gonna avoid. In here you can find gold, you can find rollies, you can find gold chains, a lot of chainlets. You can find Bitcoin. So always check this. There's 2 rows of them. Just kind of look really quickly. A lot of chainlets. Wow. Okay. You can find stuff on the counter. Box right here. In this case, some of these things we're not going to grab because our space is right away limited. I really want to push into the mall, but... These decisions, dude. Decisions. Let's go around. We'll do that. We're going to go into the mall. We're just going to go a different way. There is computers in here if we wanted to do that. Because we have a limited amount of space, we're looking for dead players. There's probably not going to be dead players in that computer room. Or we're looking for high value items. So we're going to be hitting tech stores because like 1 GPU would make up for like a whole pilgrim that somebody steals from us, dude. We literally looted entire ollie for that dude. This is a high-tech spawn. You get GPU right there. Ollie, we could go there, but we just don't have a big enough bag. Go to Texco. We can find GPU, Tetris in here. Don't know if that's AI or not. Can't tell. Looks like it might be...
Ну и чё тут за хуйней?
This guy's not talking and not wiggling, which is not a good sign. It's kind of weird. It seems like there's player scavs are more hostile than normal. DVD player. Looking for high value items. Broken is not really good. So a lot of like actually getting loot, like this is good. This will be 22K for 2 slots. A lot of like learning how to make money too is knowing what things are worth, and that just comes by looting a lot. So I can tell like why I don't want a broken one, but I want a regular one. You know what I mean? So this is actually a funny little spot. This spot is kind of lit because a lot of people hide stuff in this spot. For their friends or whatever. So sometimes I come here and I literally just find gear that is just tossed in these stalls. Kind of funny. I don't see anything in here though. There's a gold spawn back here. Always check it. Scav right there. A couple scavs up. Broken. Tetris and stuff can spawn in here. GPU can spawn in here. Relay. Man, I don't really see any bodies either. This is kind of a rough one.
Пожрать бы, конечно, не помешало.
No propane, no gas.
Буду бить аккуратно, но сильно.
Jacket in here. We could get a good key. Could make up for a little bit. Loot something like Ultra Med or something crazy. I mean, we do have a labs card. So like right now we have technically 350k on us. If we were to keep this, it's still a good run no matter what. But we do want to find something that has a little bit more value as well to contribute. We can go to TCS over here. I'm gonna show you guys another store that's usually unlooted. We'll find out right now. Can check all in here. This shelf is good. Magnet is good. We're gonna drop that. This will sell for 20k by itself. Wires are like 10k. For now, that's fine. See if we can get some bolts or something. Get like 25k out of that. Keck tape is gonna be better than Zarya. Go ahead and check this real quick. I'll show you how to run out of this way. We're gonna go out through railway. Check over here. You can get gold spawn in here, this area. Usually good meds will spawn on there as well. Stims or other type of meds we might need. Cleaner isn't that good, but we will take it instead of this because I don't plan on shooting anybody. And 2 mags is plenty if I do need to defend myself. Nobody hit jackets. Maybe they did. This is the room right here. So it's across from Star Room, right next to Emercom Medical Unit. We have a toolbox in here. Check all these shelves. You can get D fuel in here, propane, helixes, tubes, hoses. Let's go ahead and drop these. Grab that. Water filters. It looks like it's actually kind of looted. I usually don't come across this being looted. I'd say probably like 8 or 9 times out of 10 it's unlooted. So it's kind of strange. Relay, not better than what we have currently. We're gonna go out this way. If you need to check for another weapon, you could behind the couch right here. So weapon box right here. Sometimes get some good stuff in here. Couple bags right here. One right there, and one right here. Sad that our space is so small. We literally went from decent sized rig in Pilgrim to this, which is like the small of the small on both sides. Sad. So we're gonna be going towards Railway. Right now we're heading towards Idea side. There's a dead scav in here that spawns armor pretty often. I've got a slick off of him, a hex off of him. So just always check him. We're gonna go on our way out. We have a bag in here. 4 minutes. We gotta get there. More lockers. These are not checked as often as the other ones, so you're more likely to find like Bitcoin rollers, gold chains, stuff like that. Another bag right here. We're just looking for some like really good items to trade out our stuff with. Another bag down here. I don't know if somebody hit all these in like the beginning or they're just actually don't have loot. That one was hit. So So somebody's already coming out here, so we have to be careful. There is a stash right here in the middle of the racetrack, but because that bag was hit, I don't want to push that because people get really defensive of that stash. I think it's because like it's by itself. So they feel like if you're coming up on them, they're going to defend themselves. Because I get shot pretty often when someone's there. So we're just going to leave that one alone. There's a stash right here in this bush. It's already hit. They probably hit both, honestly. Okay. Like I said, if we just get out alive with the labs card, that's actually pretty decent for making ruble. Oh yeah, they're hitting everything. That's hit. Stash is hit. They know about the spots. This is a looter. They hit that. Wow. That's never hit. We are on the trail of a looter. There's another box over here. Most likely hit. Yeah, it's hit. So what you can do if like everything's hit, like say we had a big bag right now, what I would do instead of doing this route is I would actually have ran across the road and I would have hit all the stashes this way. So if we have that another opportunity in this video, I will definitely show you guys where the stashes are as well. I also have another video that I can link for you guys. That is an interchange stash run. It has all the stashes of interchange. So you guys can do that as a PMC or as a scav. 2 minutes left. Just kind of looking around to make sure that people sit on this line waiting for you to walk right here. Propane spawns down there. I don't see it. Sometimes you can find it though. Good. And we're gonna extract over here. Okay, so not terrible for our first surviving. Mainly the labs card is what saved us on that run, because other than that, we don't really have a ton of stuff. We got like, this is going to be 21K. It's going to be 8K. We have 10K right here. It's going to be 18K. We have 11K. We have a bag that we can sell. That's going to be worth nothing. 16K. Another maybe 20K. It's going to be 30K. Ionka was kind of clutch. Cleaners like 8K, not really good for 2 slots, but we didn't have anything else. Scav vest can go up to like 25K because of questing. Ushanka, same, up to like 25K. We have Karasa, it's probably about 60K, maybe after we repair it a little bit cheaper. We did get an M700, which was nice with the TAC 30. So what we're going to do with guns like this is we're actually going to piece them out. So I'm going to pull off the TAC 30, sell that separately. I'm going to pull off this and sell this separately. And then you're going to sell this. You can even use the ammo if you want. This ammo is not going to sell for much, so we're going to leave it like that. We have some GSSHs, and we're going to grab our knife. And that is... So this is what we have real quick for the first one. That is raid number 1, technically raid number 2, but we didn't make it out of the first one. Very, very sad. It was fat. Let's get into the next one. All right, we have 13 minutes. Let's just appreciate what our scav looks like right now, dude. We're a straight boss. We have a backpack. We have a rig. This is nice. Start moving this around. We have a flashbang in case we need to get somebody away from us. Very good. We're going to put it in our pocket first, so it's used first. All right, how much do we have? 13 minutes. We're in Goshen again. I think the move is just to go to Ollie and loot and then leave. I think that's the move. Couple toolboxes on the way there. We're gonna go the back way because it's the road less traveled. There's a lot of tools here, not a lot of good ones. Sometimes you get like metal cutting scissors, very good to grab those. But most of them are pretty cheap, at least right now. Beginning of wipe, this is a crazy run, really, really good. To run on along the backside. I will be making a guide for that though, so don't have to worry about memorizing it now. There's a grenade box here.
Get easy.
AI. I have anxiety, guys, from this last dude. Let's move this. Hello, friend. That's a nice backpack you got there. We're gonna go in the back right here. And then this will take us around to Ollie. I don't know if that is a player or not. We're not gonna find out. We're just gonna go. I'm running straight through. Try to have the least amount of encounters as possible with players. Because we're just doing our thing. We're just here to loot and leave. We're here to make money. And other players get in the way of that. So here we are back in Ollie. Start grabbing stuff off the shelves like we did last time. Tech tape, very good. Tech tape is like 20k a slot right now, which is nice. Start moving back this way in case somebody excuse me didn't hit this. We have computers in here if we need. All these information desks have computers. Tape. Tape is kind of weird. Tape fluctuates pretty heavy. Got a hose right here. Sometimes the blue tape is the one that usually fluctuates. Sometimes it's like 20k, but then there's other times where it's like 8k. So typically I will min max with it just because it's unpredictable. We want things that are going to be stable, like water filter is good. Helix, good. 10, 11k a piece. Vendor for 8. We don't have to worry about what they vendor for the most part though, because you have no secure container in here as a scav. So like, you're not going to be able to like die and keep it. You know what I mean? Checking all the shelves, looking for people. Got a tube or like 12k. Very nice. Single slot item. I don't know if we're gonna be able to reach that. Dang it. Get the dot for it, but we can't reach it. Sadly, you can't grab stuff through shelves a lot of times. Got a thermometer, good find. Thermometer and gauges are big finds. Get on this box and you can always get something right here. We got nails this time. Sometimes it's oh, I don't want to, no. Nails are good. I don't know if we're gonna be, yeah, I don't know. If it's like propane, it's a lot easier to grab, but nails, it's like where we need to stand to touch it, it's a little too far. Just go like this and check shelves like that very quickly. See if something's on there. Looks like this has been looted, but a lot of stuff's been missed. If you notice, a lot of the stuff, another gauge, a lot of the stuff that's been missed is the stuff I was telling you about in the front. Let's drop these. We don't need all these mags. Because people don't check the front of Ollie. They only check the back. They go across the back. And I think a lot of the times too is like they don't want to be seen. So they kind of hang out back here and loot. Yes. Screws are good. Or bolts. That's not xenomorph. It's not really worth 3 slots. I know I said grab everything, but we're almost full. And that one is going to be the first to leave anyway. And it's a awkward item anyway. Got a bowl, we'll take that. Not huge value, but better than an empty space. Got a helix right here. These shelves are way more picked at though than the last ones. Always jump in like check. There's a tube right here. Stuff's on the second shelves very often. All right, how full are we looking? We're pretty full. We got some good stuff too. There's some things we can min-max though for sure. Another thermometer. Let's go. White tape. We'll keep blue tape. Take another thermometer. Thank you. Man, the thermometers and gauges are up there, dude. They sell for a lot too. Yeah, we're in a good spot right now. Hard drive. So we're going to take caps instead of this, hard drive instead of this, and instead of bulb, wires are more. We have another bulb. We're going to take this. I'm going to drop a Zarya, and Zarya is actually worth more than RAM right now. So we're going to keep that in case, not just so we could use it if we need, but if we need to sell it, it's going to be worth more. No way. Another thermometer. All right, we're dropping that. This loot is wild hose. 2 slot, better than something we have in here. Not really. No, not really. Hoses are really expensive beginning of wipe, and then they just nosedive. They're for a double slot. We're not going to get much value out of a hose right now. Five minutes. We should start heading. That's closed, which means, or that was open. So in the last few minutes, somebody has looted that. So we just got to be, you know, be a little bit careful. This is the riskiest area, looting up here. I would still check it, especially as a scav. But just keep that in mind when you are looting, that the riskiest area is right up here in front. And I think that's why, another reason why a lot of people don't even check this stuff. And you'll find like more thermometers, gauges, propane. Because people just don't want to be bothered with it. You know what I mean? All right, we hit the shelf on the way in, right? All right, so now we're gonna start heading out on our extraction trek. All right, we're just running. He's talking to us. Could be friendly. We're full though. We're not gonna mess with it. We're running, and he's chasing. So that's not really a good sign either. Okay. So we're actually gonna go. We're gonna go down. There's a body here as well. Could get another weapon, possibly a bigger bag. No, not really. Anything of value? Second weapon was good. Oh, we got a key. Is this key gonna sell for more than this stuff? Maybe more than caps. Maybe more than Zarya. Let's take it instead of the Zarya, because we're leaving anyway. Another body. Ooh, is that a bigger bag? That's a nice bag. We got a pistol that we can equip. Bigger bag, and a rig that we can put in the bag if we had time to actually loot. We don't have that much time to loot, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna take that because some items is better than nothing, right? Someone came down here and killed a bunch of scavs. Hello, my friend. It's AI. Two minutes. We're gonna be cutting it close. We gotta go out this way. We're gonna come up on the side. There's also stashes out here. We can tap those real quick on our way out. So the closer you get to the time, a lot of scav runners here, because you have such a short amount of time, they cut it as close as possible. So when you're rolling up to the extract at around 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, like we're going to be doing, you need to understand that there's going to be other players there as well. So you try to be as like non-abrasive and friendly as possible. Don't do the whole like shooting your gun in the air and all that. Sometimes people take that as a threat and they'll just kill you. We have a stash right here. If you guys want the stashes, like I said, I will be listing them for you. Or did we just get armor? We got a Karasa. What's going to be better? Fresh Karasa is going to be better. Take the cigarettes as well. Press actually sells for more, but because it's a brand new Karasa, we're going to make more money off of it. Oh my gosh, we got an alt and faceplate. We got a helmet. We're going to go ahead and take this helmet. And we got juice. Juice will sell for more than the knife. I really hope we don't have an extract camper. It does happen from time to time, sadly. Especially when it's like player scavs. Player scavs will camp other player scavs because they know that the very last minute everyone's running over here. This sucks. This could be really, see, there's a player right there. 2 of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to chill for like till the last second. We're going to let them extract real quick. There they are. They're running up. Especially with 2 of them. Don't want them to get any ideas. Should be gone by now. We're just gonna lay down. Not gonna shoot. We're just gonna chill. And we're gonna get out. That was a good one. That was good. We needed that. We needed that one for sure. Okay, so we got 1300 XP. And let's start looking over our loot. This is good. We got some thermometers. Look at these thermometers and gauges, man. And it was a lot of it was looted. Got that. This by itself has been selling for like 25K. Huge. Big sale right there. This is not really worth anything. We got some keg tape. We got some good loot. Tubes are 12K. Nuts are 20 to 25K. Helixes 11K. Juice can go to about 8K. Sunglasses are 5K. They're pretty cheap, but I just wanted to fill the space. Water filter 35K. Metal cutting scissors 30K. Hose 10K. Alton face shield 50K for 2 slots. VOG 25K. PCB's been about 20K. 104. I'm actually unaware of how much that is right now. Got our backpack. We ended up grabbing some more guns. So we have a VPO to sell. We have an AK-74 with a grip on it that we can take off. We have a knife. We have the GP5. We have a helmet. Another 25K. Karasa 60K. This was a very, very nice scav run. We made out with some really good loot. All right, on to the next one. Okay, this time we got a Keter. We got 14 minutes and we got space. We only have 1 tourniquet, but we have space. Very good. And they just want us to keep looting Ollie. All right, let's start grabbing stuff. We've been here before. We know what to do. Light bulb. Take that. All the bottom. So this looks pretty looted. We might end up going into the tech stores a little bit. Just by the signs of like what it looks like so far. Come on, sweet loot. Oh yeah. Okay, got plexiglass. That's good. Anything on the shelves? We're just checking all the shelves. I see keg tape over there. Nothing here. Oh, we got propane. Almost missed that. Thank you. So maybe it wasn't looted as good as I thought, because if somebody missed propane, I mean, either they had a bag so small that they couldn't actually grab it, or they weren't paying attention. Another bulb, some gunpowder. Pox is good. That's 12K. Some bolts. That's 30K right now. Single slot item for 30K. Very good. That keg tape we seen earlier. That one we can grab because it's a little bit high. Thought that was a tube. I don't even know why I look up there. It's just disappointing when you find something nice. You can't grab it. Okay. Small WD-40. Will we be able to grab it? Maybe. Oh, no. Oh, we can. Because it's tall enough. So as we start looting, I'm going to keep moving stuff up here. So that we have more space in our big bag for like 2x2s, like another propane. We can fit 4 in here. So that's a really, really nice bag to have. Obviously, a bigger bag is better, but the MB is solid for looting Ollie. More Keck tape, very good. Don't see anybody. Don't see any bodies either. Nails. Nails could be good. Take that. I can't remember how much nails are worth right now. I think like maybe 14k. So not terrible. For a single slot. Alkali we will min-max with, but I will grab it. Alkali is like 6k a slot. Not really that good. We already hit that, okay. Computers is pretty much all the time good loot. It just really depends what's in them. But most of the time it's good loot. Okay. So we're getting to the back of Ollie now. Helix. There we go. We got a motor. It's 30k. Actually, it's like 27 right now. Okay.
Ну чё? Попандос вам тут всем
There is a
залетные.
scav over here. I don't know if it's a player or what. Maybe player. We're gonna take that right there. Now they're gonna start wanting to move through Ollie. So we are going to leave Ollie. Makes sense? Because we don't want to get in the way of them wanting to loot and us wanting to live. Uh-oh, that's not good. The fact that they're chasing us is not really the best.
Это что за хрень? Ну чё, неплохой день, господа. Ну и чё, тут есть кто, нет?
Okay, he's all right. He's all right. Let's go though. We don't want to give this guy a chance to change his mind when he realizes that there's no loot for him. There's a weapon box right there that we just passed, but we're just going to continue to pass it. We're going to jump down here and we're going to check these stashes over here. I really hate killing as a scav. I don't want to lose scav karma, but sometimes when you're completely broke and you need the money, you have to defend yourself. It's just part of it. Or you just let yourself die. It's up to you guys, but we don't have the best stuff. I really want to get better loot. Maybe we hit a couple more stashes. Trying to think what the play is here. 7 minutes. That guy kind of messed up our spot a bit. I wanted to push into tech and then run back, or even hit the computers, but he was kind of just chilling, you know what I mean? We're gonna check some stashes. Hopefully they weren't hit and we can find something. If you guys didn't watch the other raids and you're just watching this one, There will be toothpaste. Good. It trades for thick case, so it usually stays about like 16K. I'll be posting a video, a link for you guys to do the interchange stash runs. Okay. We're hitting all these stashes. Could put those on. Anything you can wear, always just put on, even if you don't want to take it. It's free. It's literally free space and free ruble. Should we go to railway? Huh. Headset. That's gonna be worth more than the alkali. It's 13K, but you can sell them for like 18K. So maybe not quite worth what the alkali is worth, but the alkali, I want them in max anyway. But I actually probably should have kept the alkali in that situation. The cool thing is none of these were hit. That's a good thing for us. I think we're just going to go for it. I think we're going to go all the way through to railway instead. We're switching it up. Could be good. We should have enough time. 5 minutes to get all the way there. LCD. Ooh, we got another propane. That's huge. Let's drop that. And then USB is going to be more than a D battery, but still kind of weak. Both of those are kind of weak, so trade doesn't really matter too much. Should be scavs over here. Not a ton of loot, but I just don't want to run in the middle. Propane have been like 60K. So what's going on here? Take that. It's 12K if we sell it. We got another gun. Take that. This is actually good to store stuff in, but unfortunately we have too many 2x2s. But normally this would be good to put stuff in. Especially you can fit one 2x2. Two minutes. Should be okay. Screwdriver. Did I just hear somebody running? Don't touch my stashes! Am I tripping? Where's the other one at? It's right here. So I thought it was right there.
somewhere over here. Huh. I literally can't remember. Sometimes it just super blends in. Well, if you guys watch my video, you'll see it. It's we don't really have time to keep looking for it. Somewhere right there. Man, none of these were hit. This is like one of the most popular ones right here. Quick, we'll take that. We'll take this. Ooh, very good. Let's drop these. Put these down here. Take this. Drop this and this. Move that there. Take that. One minute. I think we just gotta run. We gotta skip all the other stashes. This is gonna be cutting it closer than I thought. I forget I don't have like infinite stam as a scav. And we're kind of heavy. Oh my gosh, we might not make it. We'll make it, we'll make it. Don't go in the red so we recover faster. Oh man, this is gonna be close. This is scary. That was way too close. The last second. The last second, but we made it out and we got some really good loot. Going for stashes was definitely worth. Oh man, that was close. I was really nervous right there. We got 1300, about the same as we got last time. This was a really good one. So we have the face shield, we got 2 propane, we got a motor. So about 60K lately, 27K to 30K, 20K. WD-40 is about 8K. It's pretty cheap. Nails are about 15K. Keck tape is about 20K. So that's 60K right there. This is going to be 21 or 23K. That's going to be 55K for the Cyclone. Hoses are about 18K. 14K. We have 11K, 25K. Helix, another 11K or so. That's going to be 30K. We have toothpaste for 16K. Plexiglass, I actually don't remember because I usually barter for wrist helmets, but it's decently priced. We have a couple rigs. This is going to be 30K right here. Nice. Got our glasses. We got our cowboy hat. That fluctuates a lot. Got this right here. We got our Keter. We have a shotgun that we get to sell. We got a new armor that we get to sell. We got a headset, the M32, and we got a knife. So out of our 3 runs that we made out alive, I will also post the other one so you guys can see where the loot's at, the very first one. But we have some pretty good runs. And if you guys were to just do this, we get out really quick. All of them were like 14 minutes or less, around 10 minutes for one of them. We have some really good loot that we're finding, and I really hope that these routes are helping you guys. Okay, so before we end the video, let's talk about what this stuff is actually worth. I know that I ballparked it, but I actually went through every single item on the flea market, like if I was going to sell it, and priced everything out. So the very first run, we actually died. You guys know that. It's very, very sad. The second run, which is this run right here, ended up netting us 756,000 ruble. I know it doesn't look like much, but these things were selling for more than I thought, and the labs card was a big one on this one. So it made a very small run a lot bigger. The second one, which was one of our beefy ones, that one was actually the cheapest one, and that was clocking us in at 636,500 rubles. I rounded up, it was like 636,370, but 636,000 rubles. The last one was weird because this other beefy one, mind you, hoses were super expensive, and then some of these other items. This netted us the exact same as the first one, literally to the T. This is 756,000 rubles. So if you look at it, the lowest we got out of those 3 runs was 636,000 rubles. So can you imagine doing this all day? It only took us about 10 minutes per run. How much you can do in an hour, and we were making close to $1 million. And if we didn't even get GPUs, we didn't get Tetrises, we didn't get LEDXs, we didn't even get any of those huge banging items that you actually can get as a scav. I've got plenty of GPUs in Interchange Scav and Tetrises and stuff like that. So this is what you can do in a non-abrasive way
and literally make almost $1 million a run with little things too. I mean, we started with this tiny backpack and a scav vest, and because of Labs card, ended up putting us over 700,000 rubles for this run. So some good stuff here. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the first episode. If you guys want more raids, less raids, give me some feedback on what you guys think. I wanna be able to bring you guys the most value. If you guys want me to go to different locations every time, let me know what you guys think. I really hope that this helped you a lot. How to interact with scavs, how to survive, where to find loot, where my mind goes when something happens. Because one of the biggest things about playing as a player scav and making money is to adapt and adjust. I mean, that's Tarkov in general, but especially as a player scav, you only have a small amount of time to make quick decisions on making that money and surviving. Like for instance, how we avoided that one guy completely. He was in our area. I'm like, let's just go. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to wiggle. I don't want to talk. I just want to get out and get this loot. A lot of times that is how my survivability is really high. I think I have streaks of like 20 plus raids as a scav, living and just making money. So let me know in the comments what map you guys want to see next, and hopefully this brought you some value. If it did bring you value, make sure you guys smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel. If you guys want to not just see more of the loot series but more Tarkov content in general, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. I would love for you guys to come by the stream. We start really early, but you guys can ask all these questions live. I show you guys how to make money. Right now we are in labs making a lot of ruble as a PMC, so grab caffeine and come hang out. Other than that, I hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. I hope that you guys get all the rubles that you need, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Happy raids, my friend.
Skill, bro. High skill.